What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This year, my youngest daughter turns 10 years old. And in our family, when you turn 10, you get to take a trip with Dad. That's a thing that we do, and it's awesome. Journey and I went to DC a few years ago. I covered that on my street food show. And River can get down with the museum, but she wanted to do something outdoors, adventurous. Not dangerous, but kind of dangerous. And I said, look, I'm on it, all right? Girl, you and I will cheat death together. River and I went hiking, we rode horses, we went whitewater rafting, we went ziplining, and I did it all in these Evolution pants from Western Rise. Western Rise was cool enough to sponsor this video, and I put their pants to the test. These pants are versatile, comfortable, and high performance. They don't wrinkle, they don't smell or stain, and they stretch in every direction. They may have seriously altered how I dress going forward. Now, I wasn't really into performance fabric before, but these pants are amazing. These things are water resistant, front pocket for the phone, zip pocket in the back for a wallet. They're incredibly durable. Okay, I only brought one pair of pants on my trip, and these Evolution pants held up. They've got over 5,000 five-star reviews, and the Western Rise team is so confident that you'll like it that they'll let you test drive it for free for 7 days. You can test multiple sizes and colors, and they won't charge you unless you keep them. You can get 10% off right now with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to westernrise.com/pilgrimhouse. That's my band name, in case you don't tune in to the song video. That's westernrise.com/pilgrimhouse, and you use the code pilgrimhouse. There's a link about it in the description. Check them out, okay? Western Rise, the last pair of pants you'll ever need. We gotta workshop some names. How about River and Dad Conquer the Wilderness?
Yeah, that's a good one.
River and Dad's Wild Ride.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, so where can you ride horses and whitewater and tame the skies? I'll tell you where you can do it. You can do it in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. You can probably do it in other places too, but I want to go to Gatlinburg. I asked River what she knew about Tennessee. She said, horses, hiking trails, and Elvis. Thank you, Which Way USA. The road trip from North Florida to Gatlinburg is 8 to 10 hours, 10 and a half if it rains on you and you stop sometimes, which we did. But yo, this was my first road trip with audiobooks. Are y'all into audiobooks? Because they're awesome. We got these little kids' mystery books on audiobook, and that 10-hour trip felt like a 5-hour trip, okay? River and I were straight up riveted. We were riveted. Getting there took basically all of day one, okay? We got to town, we got some Mexican food, and then on day 2 was when it really jumped off. The first thing on the docket was a day hike in the Smoky Mountains. It's the first official event of the trip we've planned. What are we doing?
We're going to hike to Grotto Falls.
Yeah, Grotto Falls. It's technically your first hike in the Smokies.
Yes.
How are you feeling so far?
It's awesome.
This is the hike to get to the hike, because there wasn't a lot of parking. I used to hike sections of the Appalachian Trail with my dad when I was a kid. I think from age 11 to 16, we went every summer. I have really fond memories of that time. River and I didn't train for a week-long hike with heavy packs or anything like that, but the hike to Grotto Falls was just right for a first-time hiker. It's a really popular hike, especially in the summer. And, fun fact, it has the only waterfall in the Smokies that you can actually walk behind. No?
In his natural habitat, the long-legged spider knows no predators.
Past these people straight up just picking wild berries and eating them. Now, are they expert foragers? Do they know what's poisonous and what's not? It didn't seem like it, okay? It seemed like they were just putting their life in their hands. I looked at them kind of funny and they were like, oh, it's okay, we tried some on the way down and they didn't kill us, so we figure we're fine. It could be that slow-acting poison. It looked like a blackberry, but I'm not risking it. Okay, we brought trail mix. Okay, well, do you want to go 1.5 miles to Grotto Falls or
Grotto Falls.
7 miles to
Grotto Falls.
Les Cons?
Grotto Falls.
Okay. After the hike, we took a little break and then it was off to the upper Pigeon River. I have never been so happy to own a GoPro, okay? I just have a little hero session, the small one, but you can request a helmet that has the GoPro attachment and then you get all the footage you want of the whitewater rafting. It was awesome. I mean, you still have to remember to hit record, which I mostly did. There are a lot of rafting outfits on the Pigeon River. We went with NOC and we chose the upper Pigeon River because it has actual rapids. The lower Pigeon River is more of just a gentle float for like little kids. River wanted to like defy death, so it still wasn't that dangerous. It was like class 3, couple class 4 rapids. It was really fun. It was, again, just right for her age. River got totally soaked. I mean, we all did, but River more than anyone else. Our guide, Caitlin, was awesome. At one point, we got up under a rapid and kind of surfed. The water was like pouring in. It came up to River's chest. I would highly recommend NOC if you're looking to do whitewater rafting. They have places on a bunch of rivers in and around the Smokies. Totally worth it. Day 2, America's favorite pancakes from the Little House of Pancakes for breakfast. Then we were supposed to go horseback riding in the morning before it got too hot, but we got there before it opened and it was already had a 2.5 hour wait. So we postponed that till later in the day and we went to a comic shop instead. Got some comics, mostly Star Wars. Then we hit up Paula Dean's Lumberjack Feud in Pigeon Forge, which is just north of Gatlinburg. It's like a combination mini theme park and show. And in the show, there's these timber sports athletes. This may surprise you. I don't know very much about timber sports, but they were legit out there with them axes and chainsaws doing the thing. It was pretty impressive. The theme park part was also cool. They had a ropes course. River and I did that, got our adrenaline up. We were feeling the pressure, even though, it's safe-ish. Then we did some log rolling. River totally crushed it. I was slipping and falling all over the place. The harness about dislocated one of my hips, but then turned on the camera, and as soon as the camera was on, nailed it. That's how I do. We climbed some stuff. It looks easy, but the higher you get, the more you wonder if Paula Dean's harness is really up to code. River did a 60-foot jump off this platform.
It's so high. You got it, girl.
I mean, it let her down really gently, but it still took some courage to just leap off the platform. We did not do this roller coaster thing. I know Paula Dean knows chicken, but I just don't know if she knows roller coasters. We didn't need to do that. Then we went back to the Smokies and it was time for horseback riding, which I was not allowed to film. We were the last ride of the day and those horses were tired, but it was still awesome. It was probably River's favorite thing we did that day. River's horse was named Rooster. She really bonded with Rooster. My horse was named Maud. Maud seemed tired and I did not know. I just felt bad for being on Maud's back. But the ride was dope. We were going up and down mountains like in the Smokies, so it's tree covered and it was just really beautiful. They wouldn't let me take any pictures or video. I almost thought about sneaking some anyway. I didn't want to spook the horses. Day 3, we got up early for zip lining. We went with Climbworks and they were incredible. In a buggy up the mountain and your feet don't touch the ground for an hour and a half. We did 6 lines altogether and I cannot stress enough how safe we felt. 2 guides go over and then the 3rd guide clips you in. They have just a really tight system. No shade to the Lumberjack Feud, but ziplining felt way safer. And again, what a great time to have a GoPro. Look at this girl taming the skies, going upside down like a boss. I also went upside down. You can see it in this picture right here, but I forgot to hit record on the GoPro that time. Ugh. Shout out to Climbworks, super professional outfit, and we had a blast. Then it was back to the hotel for a little pool time. We capped off our trip with the Sky Bridge. We took the chairlift up. Everything feels easy after you've been ziplining. The bridge has some glass panels so you can look straight down, and it sways from side to side with all the traffic, so there was definitely some people freaking out up there. We were not among those freaking out because we had already conquered the skies. But it did have some great views of Gatlinburg and the Smokies. Day 5 and the daddy-daughter double-digit Deca drive came to an end with a 10-hour road trip back home. I could not have been happier with how this trip went. River and I had so much fun together, and we had so many opportunities to push ourselves, and be brave. I was just so proud of her, and I wish she would turn 10 another time, so we could go again. Road trips are great. Gas station yoo-hoo? What y'all know about gas station yoo-hoo? I'm talking about the drink. I don't know if yoo-hoo's another thing. I'm talking about the yoo-hoo, the drink, the chocolate drink. You get at the gas station. I'm here for that.
Daddy-daughter Deca drive. Daddy-daughter Deca to adventure. Daddy-daughter Deca drive. Live a 10-year road trip. Daddy-daughter Deca drive.
fireworks.